Hey guys, hope everybody out there is doing well. Dean of DVD here, and well, this is going to be a strange unboxing, I think, in some ways. On the right is the Dick Van Dyke Show on Blu-ray. Image Entertainment put it out. I did an unboxing of it the other day, and now I'm going to do another unboxing. Put this back on the shelf. And then I'm going to ask a question. Not right away, but take a couple things out of here first. Then I'm going to ask you a question. First of all, I love this movie right here. I'm going to put the box down on the floor for now. Love this movie, Slapshot, filmed in my hometown of Syracuse, New York. I remember when they filmed it. I was a mere child, but I do remember them being in town. I remember it was a big deal that Paul Newman, the movie star, was in town to film this thing. If you've never seen this movie, man, it is hilarious. I think I got it for like $5 on Amazon. So, really cool movie. It comes with a digital copy and the Blu-ray. One of the top 10 sports movies ever, according to Sports Illustrated, ESPN.com, and the ESPN.com and the Sporting News, which, for my money, are more authorities on movies than a lot of other places when it comes to sports. Anyway, love this movie. There's some bonus features, commentary with the Hanson brothers. If you don't know who the Hanson brothers are, you got to watch it. The Hanson brothers classic scenes, puck talk with the Hansons, and at the theatrical trailer. So, definitely Paul Newman was a star, but yet the Hanson brothers, man, were key to this film. There they are in all their glory. Yeah. All right, so that's that. And then next is the thing I need to ask about, because I'm not really sure. And here it is. Yeah. So, you say, why did you buy it twice? Well, that's a really good question, and they're identical. Trust me, in every way, shape, and form. We got the exact same serial numbers on them. They're the exact same release. The only problem is, and both boxes are slightly dinged. The only problem is the one I bought the other day was on sale for $83, which I thought was a great price. But then they dropped the price to $52, which is how much this one was. Now, here's my dilemma, and here's the question. And I don't know the answer, so I bought it not knowing what the answer was. I saw it go on sale, and I think someone posted on my video, actually. And I'm sorry I don't remember who it was, but whoever it was, thank you. And so I went out to Amazon, and this was like at midnight or something, or 11:30. Pretty late. Too late to call them, probably, it was my guess. So I saw it there for like $52, I think it was, or maybe it was $58. I think it had gone up from the $52, but not by much. And certainly less than the $83 that I had paid, which I thought was for a pretty good deal. So I went ahead and bought it, and here's why. It was sold by two different vendors, but fulfilled by Amazon. Now, I've been to an Amazon warehouse before, and I'm guessing it came out of the same pick slot. And my guess is that they had a certain supply of them from one vendor, and then they got another supply from another vendor, possibly. I don't know. But in any event, I'm going to put this one back on the first purchase. But my question is, would they have just price matched it for me and given me the difference rather than having to go through the hassle of this? Or do I have to do this because it's two different vendors actually selling it? See, that I didn't know. I don't know what the vendor arrangements are. But of course, the vendor that originally sold it is going to be brand new going back. So, like I said, no difference between the two. In fact, I think the second one's actually, the box is actually in a little bit better shape. They're both are dinged a little bit, but I think the box on the second one is a little better. Anyway, if someone can answer that question for me, that'd be great. You know, once again, if two different vendors are selling it at different times, but it's fulfilled through Amazon, would Amazon match the lower price rather than me having to send it back like I'm doing and buy the other one? Because in the future, if I ever see that happen, I'll just call them and I know if it's an Amazon, if Amazon's selling it and fulfilling it, If it's, I know that they'll do it. So I've had to do that before. But again, I don't know if it's a third party like that, how that works. So if anybody knows, I'm sure someone does, if you'd post it here on this video, I would appreciate it. Not just for me, but I'm sure other people might be curious. Unless they've done it before or called, they may not know. So, yeah. And then so actually I'm going to get these. I'm going to get this one, this version or this copy of Dick Van Dyke Show, the Slapshot, and this book that I got, all for the same price that I paid for the first one. So that's a pretty good deal. And what I have here is this. Back. This is and somebody else also commented on this, that the book would be a good addition. I thought, I would like that, because it's been so long since I've seen it. I like a book that goes along with a show like this. This is the official Dick Van Dyke Show book, revised and updated edition by Vince Waldron. Introduction by Dan Castellano and Dick Van Dyke. So it has every single episode in it. There's some stuff on the back. This was $16, which I thought was okay for a price. It wasn't a great price, but it was okay. Yeah, you can see some of the stuff here. A lot of backstage stuff, a lot of other things. Here's a Carl Reiner's quote here at the top. What an unexpected pleasure to read a book on a subject about which I thought I knew everything, only to find out that I didn't. A very serious contribution to understanding what really were the best years of my theatrical life. I'd say it was a wonderfully scholarly work, but I won't, because I don't want to scare people away from a book that's so much fun. That's as much fun to read as this is. Of course, Carl Reiner, and it says it right in the beginning somewhere of this book by Vince Waldron, that really, even though it carried the Dick Van Dyke's name as the title of the show, there was little doubt whose show it was, and it was Carl Reiner's show. He wrote it, produced it, starred in some episodes, or at least appeared in some episodes, and was always kind of an unseen presence as Alan Brady, kind of the person they were all working for. And really, Alan Brady was Carl Reiner, and Carl Reiner was Alan Brady. They were all working for Carl Reiner. He helped cast the show, and what a cast they had. Maury Amsterdam, the wide-eyed comic, everything was a straight line to him, Rose Marie, kind of his foil in a way. The two of them, the two writers, along with Dick Van Dyke, of the imaginary show, the Alan Brady show, when really Carl Reiner was writing all of it, or at least most of it. And then, of course, you have Dick Van Dyke, whose name is on the show, the mantle of the show. And then Mary Tyler Moore, the unknown, a beautiful and cute and vivacious, and everybody wanted to be her, and everybody wanted to be married to her, and there was a lot of sexual tension, although they never showed anything. You got the feeling that things were lively there between the two of them, and why not? She made a pair of pants and some shoes look pretty darn good. And on top of all that, turns out she has great comedic timing, so that was pretty cool as well. Might be nice if I would have... Oh, here we go. For a second there, I thought I wasn't... the white of the timer was buried in the white of near Maury Amsterdam there, somewhere in here, and I couldn't see that I was recording. And for a moment, I thought I was not, which I've never done before. So anyway, the book looks great. I'm going to flip through it just a little bit so you can get an idea of... you can see, I think here, there's a lot of pictures. And there's full episode... every episode is covered. Behind the scenes, what the cast remembers about it. Just a lot of pictures throughout the whole thing. A lot of behind the scenes pictures. The story of how it got started. The story of the original script. Carl Reiner's original story was for him to be in it. And I can't remember what it was called. I never can remember. Although it's It's in here someplace. Head of the Family. That's what it was called. Danny Thomas was also a producer. And a guy by the name of Sheldon Leonard, who produced a lot of stuff. But the odd thing about Sheldon Leonard was he was a tough guy. He played a lot of, like, mob type dudes. He had this tough Brooklyn accent and kind of a, chiseled look in his younger days. There's a good picture of him in here someplace. And I remember this actor, Sheldon Leonard. Here we go. A good picture of Sheldon Leonard as younger. I remember him in some various mob type movies. And then, of course, later on, here's Sheldon Leonard as he's producing many shows at the Desilu Studios. So it looks like a great book to go along with what I'm sure is going to be an excellent series here. I remember some of the Dick Van Dyke Show, but not all of it. I remember some of the episodes. As I'm watching some of them, some things are coming back, but not enough where I can say I fully remember it. It's been years since I've seen these. Used to watch them all the time, so this takes me back. And I don't know if they've rerun it on Nick or any of these things, Nick at Night or whatever they run, but I've not seen it. So anyway, the haul was Slapshot, the Dick Van Dyke Show, again, the complete series. And please, if you know the answer to my question there, I'd really appreciate it. And then finally, the official Dick Van Dyke Show book, revised and updated edition. And I'm really looking forward to checking that out. So maybe that'll be the picture I'll put up there on my YouTube thing. Who knows? All right, guys. For now, that's it. And hopefully everybody's doing well. And I'll talk to you again soon.